One thing that I really wanted to highlight was you have one comic book here completely in Spanish.
Yes.
That is so cool. So what prompted you to do 24 pages, all in Spanish, with collectors? So what kind of brought this into fruition?
Well, my wife, who is the other half of Collectors, she's kind of gotten into all the geeky stuff too now that she and I manage Heidi Ho together. And so one of our other employees, Jennifer, and a friend, they started a podcast. And the podcast is called Comadres y Comics, and it's all about comics from a Latin perspective. It's hosted by 3 Latinas. They talk about comics from Latin creators or comics starring Latin characters, anything Latinx. And the funny thing is they thought, well, they made a list of some of the Latin creators, and they thought, well, we're going to run out of ideas in 3 or 4 shows, but suddenly realized that there is a huge fan base of not just creators but fans themselves in the Latin community for comics. So another friend of ours was putting on a show, the Latin Comics Expo, and he gave my wife and her 2 co-hosts a table, and he offered one to me. And I thought, well, what's the white guy going to do there? So I thought, okay, it would be a great idea. Another friend of mine and I had the idea of let's do like a best of, just a quick one-shot best of your strips, and we'll do it all in Spanish. So I had a little something there that I can be proud of to have at that particular show and sell. So that's how that came about.
And it's such a cool idea because there's not a lot of comics that are just in Spanish. I mean, in the American market, to see something like that has that crossover, things get translated in different countries, but you don't see that conscious choice of like, okay, this is only available in Spanish here for this particular version of it.
Yeah, so it sold really well there. I did not realize until I was at that show that there are so many Latin creators just in our area. And they're doing Latin-themed projects. They're creating Latin-themed characters. And there's a lot of people out there that are hungry for that.
Yeah, there are. It's crazy. And it's a testament to how good your work is that people are coming by and checking it out.
Yeah.